Hello there, Tyrant here, and I just finished watching episode 4 of Girls' Last Tour, and a very, I would say, it's not, I would call it a very divine episode in the sense of, so it's split into two. One, photograph, and two, temple. Photograph is, well, they from last episode they received a gift from, shoot, I don't remember the guy's name and probably won't, but they received a camera from him, and now they're kind of enjoying taking photos. One thing that bugged me is how they're going to charge this thing. That's just my own little nerve I have at the moment. But besides that, I like that they have this device that's able to take photos of their journey, just like how she has been writing down their ventures. And they do have a small fight over some situation and incidents, but it's fun to note that they are able to enjoy the scenery and their journey. I also like that they discovered the timer feature on this thing because they were able to take a photo of themselves together, and that's something that was quite adorable, and I'm glad that they did. Now moving to the second part of the episode, the temple part. It's very interesting because these girls have grown up in this world that was, well, ravaged with war, and now it's just emptiness. And you can tell as the episode progressed, they've only known a bare minimum of the world, and they've just been kind of living to live. And their concept of a couple things are not there. This episode in itself gave us the idea that they don't fully understand the concept of God. To them, they don't understand it, and doesn't really matter too much for them. The only thing that they've always contemplated is what happens after they die. And every time they talked about it, there was never once the topic of God until this episode. To them, it's just death after death. I think you put it properly in it when the lights went out. Is this darkness, emptiness without? It's one of those things she finally got to thinking. What happens if she lost she and she was left alone? And it was very, very realizing. I think this idea of what they had for this episode was good. I don't know what more to say because after the whole place lit up and they found each other and they found this, like, I thought it was real plants in water. That would have been amazing, but no, it's this this, well, fake-ish temple in which they actually have some very interesting talks, and it's interesting for these two girls to just kind of be talking about this and just trying to survive. I don't know what more to say because for the most part it's interesting to get an idea of where things might be going. We'll see what happens later on as the show progresses, because now they're still trying to find more, well, the next food source. They only have, if I remember correctly, they only have a couple days worth of food, or under a month's worth of food. They did refuel their vehicle, and they have extra gas from last episode, so they are pretty set to go. So we'll see where the rest of their journey goes. So we'll see what continues on after this temple. So thanks again for watching. Until next time.